Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are enjoying watching my videos. If your first time visiting my channel, please do subscribe and also share if you like this video, okay? Let's get started then. So in this video, we will see how to call JS functions in Karate framework. In most of the cases, we require to call some functions, right? We might require to write some functions apart from using Karate default calls like when method get, then status call and write. In some cases, we have to write our own functions depending on some conditions, right? So we'll see how to do those things and all. Okay. So I'm going to create a new feature file. Get car dot feature. So let me copy some case from here. Okay, I'm just run this script. Okay, and this is passed. Okay, so let's start. So I'll just show you how to write a small function and how to call that function. Okay, so for that we can write a function star def, and you can give your function name my function equal to function, and then in curly bracket you can give your code. For example, I'm returning some data, return hello. Okay, and then now what I'm doing is I'm calling that function call my function. But as you know, like we are returning some value, so we need to store it in some variable, right? So for that I'm storing in some variable what we can give data equal to, okay, returned data equal to call my function. We can print this value return data or test is field. The error is no step definition method match found. Okay, we cannot put two space over here. So these kind of things actually we have to note it in this karate framework. So I'm thinking like I'll be posting a video where I'll show you like the most common mistakes we do in karate framework. Okay. So now let's try to run it. Okay. So this time our test is passed and we can see the return data. Hello. Okay. So this is how we have to write the function in karate framework. You store it in some variable like using this function, and in the curly bracket you can write your code. Okay.
But this way of writing you can use when your code's written on this curly bracket. It's not, I mean, if there is only a single line and all, okay. But what if the function is very large? I mean, if the function has more than one statement, so in that case, let's see how to do that. We will write one more function star tf my function equal to, if you have if your function have more than one statement, then you can put it inside a block, okay, in three cards. And then function I'm again giving some data, return my data, and then I'm calling my function. Can give some other name, my function 1, my function 2, return data 1 and return data 2 equal to call my function, then print return data 2. Okay, we will be able to see the return data 1 by, okay, I should return data 1 over here. Okay, so return data 1 and return data 2 you will be able to see here, right? Okay, so this is how you need to, there are two methods that you can write your function in Karate framework. Now we will see some more advanced features. We will make use of our normal REST API call. The first one, no, yes, first one, we have more than one set of users. Let's take this. I'm going to hit it in the postman. So we just want how many user details are present in the page number 2, right? Okay, and we want to iterate through this array, and we want to see how many user details are there in that particular array. We will see how to write. For now, I can delete all this data. We will start write our own function. My function equal to function. Okay, now we have to start write our code. But as you know, like how to iterate through the array, first we need to get the array right. But we have our response, full response in the response keyword, but we need only our data array, right? So for that we can store the data array in one of the variable. Start if data equal to response dot data, print data. You will be able to see only the data array. Now we want the length of that data array. So what you can do is you can pass this data field, I mean the data value, into that function. For that we have to pass an argument. You can give an argument here. You can return the array length. Okay, and now we will call that function star df number of users equal to my we need to write call keyword, then call my function. Again, that function is accepting one argument, right? So you need to pass that argument also while calling that function. How to pass that? Just give this variable name here, call function, no, call my function data. Now let's see, then print number of users equal to, or you can assert also, and match number of users equal to this one. Okay, I just want to print. Okay, there is an extra s. Okay, okay, let's see, the number of users is equal to 5. Is it 5? Okay, we have given some wrong URL over here, right? We will give this URL only. Number of users is equal to 6. Okay, so the number of users is 6. Uh, yes, right. So we have 6 users, right? And now let's see, I want only the ID value to be printed. Then what I can do, arg of 0 dot ID. So you can see only ID value is printed. Now let's see one more other condition. I want the user details of the user with ID equal to 9. Okay, so I just want only the user details where the ID equal to 9. For that, what we need to put? We have to put a if condition, right? For that, we need to iterate through our array for I equal to 0, I less than half dot length I plus plus, and we need to compare the ID value is equal to 9 or not. Okay, so for that, if how to take the ID, arg of I dot ID, right, equal to 9, then I want to return the user details of that particular I value, right? Let's check the syntax. Okay, one more. Let's check if this is user details and right, ID equal to 9 and email all these data. Okay, so this is how I to iterate through the array in by writing the function in karate framework. Okay, so this is a simple but very important thing. Like most of the cases, we will be forced to do some for our own functions depending on some conditions, right? So in that case, you can write functions in this way. Okay. Okay, let's see in some other video with some other feature. Till then, take care. Bye.